going on right now. It was snow here in Georgia. It's it's so much going on, and I am sure you guys are literally praying your way through with everything that's going on. Um, in California, everybody has family, friends, loved ones, and it's just up to date updates of what's going on. And my prayers go out to everybody that is involved. Um, and I hear that it's stuff going on across the world right now. But I'm really trying to figure out right now, are they containing the fires? Are they not containing the fires? Are the fires currently contained? Fires contained in California. I really want to know because this is very important um, to know um, because it is thousands of families right now that are displaced and 12,000 structures currently destroyed as wildfires tear through Los Angeles. And my prayer is that it is getting contained. I did hear about them having to reach out and get, and it kind of reminds me of that show I watched with my family of the firefighters. What was the name of that show with the firefighters? What was the name of that show?
Fire country.
Fire Country.
And it's not contained as of yesterday.
So it's not contained as of yesterday as an update. And it just burned down Keisha Cole's house. Our organization will be there, feet on the ground. We are flying out there to help. Um, my prayer is that people donate to the organization to so that we can get what we're trying to provide is basically like care packages that provide tissue, that provide, toiletries, that provide things that you need, children need, toothbrush, toothpastes, all of those things that will help these families because when you are displaced, are you okay? Okay. My organization is going to be providing, God's organization is the um, toiletries, making sure that all the kids have things that they need to washcloths, soap, deodorant, things like that. So we're going to start with the care packages and getting them packed up, and then we will either have to buy the packages there in California so that with the container for each child, each parent, each family member, so they all have their own. But we got to find a way to ship it there to them. So I don't want to have to ship it there. So I'm going to have to go there and buy the items there. Said that they've been price gouging there or something. So my prayer is that you guys, yeah, I really, if I have to do it here, what? Don Point, I have no clue what you're talking about. Hey, Batty, Kaden. So we want to make sure that each family has those toiletries and things that they need. So I'm going to leave the link somewhere on my page so that you guys can donate if you want to. But I think that it's going to be good to make sure that they have when families are in transition, they just kind of need to have a little, guys, I'm always big about this. I'm always big about my little caddy. I want everybody to have their own little caddy, little plastic container with their toiletries and things that they need, like toothbrushes. And we're talking about those that are impacted by the fire in California. So my business is going to definitely get those packages together, as many as possible. I'm hoping that we will be able to at least put together, I don't even want to put a number to it. I'm not going to limit God. Hopefully we can get it organized quickly and get find a way to get out there quickly. And so yeah, that's my prayer. um, and I'm going to definitely share it across the social media platforms, but you'll see me on here putting those some of those packages together if I can ship them. So what I would do is literally, instead of, but the thing about it is, things like mouthwash and toothbrushes and toothpaste, some things you can't really carry on the plane when you're flying. So my team will be able to kind of help me with that. And I have an amazing team that will be able to help me figure out how we can do that, how we can bring as much as possible, but also how, what locations when we touch down we can get to grab up the rest of those with the donations that we receive. I'm going to be on here sharing it live because of the fact that I definitely don't want to be funny, but I feel like essentially when people donate, they need to know where their funds are going and how it is being spent. And oftentimes, that is just simply transparency that people have to do that they don't do. So we definitely do it here because we're social media. Everything is broadcast on the media for transparency purposes. So every dollar, every donation is accounted for. And that just makes sure that we have what we need and we're keeping everything up in the front and in the forefront. This is what it's going towards. It is thousands of families uh, that are displaced. And I can't help but think about when it's a fire like that, you're not getting your things out. You're not getting your items out. You're losing pictures. You're losing your ability to use your refrigerator, your ability to use your stove. You're just kind of in shock. And having to experience that is something that, you're still having to be parent, you're still having to be mom, you're still having to be dad, you're still having to take care of your children, you're still having to make sure they eat. Even if you're in a shelter, it's one of those things where you need to have just something that you can move around easily, be it a book bag or a backpack that you can put on each person in your family and have your name on it so that you can keep up with your things, because it makes it difficult to even have things in that circumstances. And a lot of these families are going from having their independent homes now to now they are in a shelter, or they're in a place where they're not accustomed and not used to it. So the shock is 100. But this is where America bands in. This is where America leans in and everybody works together. So I'll be reaching out to the organizations that are there. Hopefully, I will be able to um, get and just make sure that I'm able to support what they already have going on and add on to it to make sure that it is really supporting, because I'm not there, it's difficult to really be able to provide the need, because it's so much of a need. They're going to need clothes, they're going to need shoes, they're going to need the ability to wash clothes and wash wash their socks and stuff like that. And just the bare necessities like a sheet, blankets, covers. And it's like having all those things and you don't have a place to put them is also another challenge. So I'm right here in Atlanta, so I will be flying out to California. um yeah, I'm Miss Ria. I am here in Atlanta. I will be flying out to California. So that being said, but again, we will be getting everything organized here. If we can ship it there, we may ship the items there first, but my goal is to put each package together. I want to make sure the packages have the needs, and hopefully we will have the donations for it. It just really just it depends. It's a lot going on, and I just have to trust God that we will be in a position to go and help and service. So, um, And also, I need to keep an eye on what is going on as far as the fires and them being contained, because of course they're trying to evacuate so many people. So in the process of evacuation, we don't want to become more of the problem than the solution. So this is the providing resources after the fire. We don't want to be, we want to make sure that we're supporting, because oftentimes I think about the whole Hurricane Katrina thing. People came in, they started helping, and then it's like they left hurricane. A lot of those people that weren't didn't leave were still in the struggle. So we really want to help those that are going to still be in the area in California, really trying to figure out, are they going to relocate? What the next step is? Will they be in a position to rebuild? So it's just, hands on the ground, really trying to help. So I don't have all the answers, but we are living witnesses. We are children of the Most High God, and we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. And this is what we do. We help our brothers and sisters in Christ. So God will bless us on this journey. So you guys stay tuned on this journey with us as we go to California. I don't have the specific date yet. I do have the link to the GoFundMe where you guys can donate. And if you stay tuned on here, you'll see the process. You'll see how we do it. We don't know yet if we're going to be buying supplies, all of the supplies here and shipping them there, or if we'll be able to buy the supplies there, because a lot of the businesses may be closed down there. But we want to make sure that we get their needs. So I feel like if we start with the care packages, like something like this, y'all know I've been promoting this a little thing, but I can order these and then in bulk, and then I can fill them up, like not pink, not just pink, but like blue and pink and gray and all this stuff, and fill it up with toiletries and essential items and things that they're going to need, just when they get up in the day, like cloths, what do you call it? Cloths, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, um, um, pads. Let's see, what else? Toothbrush, toothpaste, whatever they need when they're getting up in the morning, be it a cloth, things like that they need. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. What's up? What else am I missing out of the essential packet? I know that they'll need toothpaste, toothbrush, and actually we're gonna write it down so we have it. Can you pass me that paper there?
Yeah.
Pass me that paper. Let's write it down and make it plain. Hallelujah. Now I would love to help with the the rebuilding in California, but we are okay. But we are not at that point. So when we go to California, we're going to start with our essentials packet. Okay, thank you. The essentials packet. And it's going to be something like this, guys, because y'all know I was talking about the aspect of this. So it's going to be something like this, but it's going to be not specifically that color, maybe more of unisex colors, and it's going to just make sure that those in California, they have their toothpaste, toothbrush. It's going to have toothpaste, toothbrush, cloth. I'm on here. Thank you. Don't pass me nothing else. Thank you. I'll deal with it later. Toothbrush, toothpaste, cloth, um, and let's see. If you can think of anything else that you feel that the victims in California will need, It's thousands displaced right now, and so making sure they have that will be good. Maybe a name tag on it so it has their name. Let me go to what else they'll need to do. Essentials package. Uh, like a toiletry bag. Like it would have toothpaste, toothbrush, deodorant. And I think they're going to need in California, they'll need the deodorant, the cloth, um, the men will need a razor, body wash, hand sanitizer, lotion, hair comb, brush, and dental floss, shampoo, conditioner, nail clippers, small first aid kit, um, so with TSA, everything has to be TSA has to be travel size. So I'll need to call TSA tomorrow to see. Deodorant, body wash, hand sanitizer, conditioner, hairbrush, tampons. That's a big one. And I think that is it. Hair ties and soap. Okay, so on our list we have toothpaste, toothbrush, cloth, deodorant, razor, also name tag, body wash, hand sanitizer, lotion, comb, dental floss, shampoo, nail clippers, small first aid kit, TSA travel size things. So that's not included in this count. 15 tampons, hair ties 16, and soap 17. So we would need to break it into two different kits, so that way we have like female razors, male razors, and we need for those in California. They are also going to need, for the men, they will need like shaving cream, so we need This alone is going to be at least somewhere between 17 to 20 items needed. So we can do this. 17 to 20 items needed, and we pretty much can get the travel size toothpaste, um, the travel size deodorant, the body wash, hand. Well, I don't know about body wash. What are you laughing about? I am working hard. Okay, now I need to make a trip tomorrow to the store to grab up some of these items tomorrow. So that is the goal. We're going to grab up some of these items tomorrow and create these essential packets, emergency packets for families. And guys, stay on this journey with me. So it's a basic toiletry bag essentials packet. Basic toiletry bag essentials packet. Now, package that they can carry around with them. Now, I normally would not even post this live. This is not something I necessarily do live, but the reason that I'm posting this live is because I need funders to know where their money is being spent and how their money is being spent so that it is clear. I didn't realize this much goes into an essential basic toiletry bag. But I figure it's important. So the only thing that we'll do to separate the two is one will have the tampons, the other one will have and the maxi pads, and the other will have the and it'll have the female razors for those in California, and for the females, and then for the males, it will have the shaving cream and all of that stuff with that stuff. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. Yeah. So we got a list together. Now we got to put the package together. So that starts tomorrow. And we're going to go from there. So essentially, I think we're going to be good. I want to get the toiletry bag. That's another thing. 18 is the toiletry bag that all of this is going into. And then we're going to take it there. So hopefully we'll be able to take it there sooner than later. So yeah. I hope that we're able to get these packages together quick. And so yeah. So let's see. Um if we have 18 things on the list, I would say just to make one basic toiletry bag would be somewhere between the 18 to $20 plus, not including taxes. So that'd be like $20 per person, and we have thousands that are displaced. So yeah. So if it's $20 per person, and we're doing at least, I don't want to get out there and then we run out because we just simply don't have enough, because we have to remember that these are families. These are not these are not just one person. These are families. So it's like you got $20 per person, but you've got families, so you're not factoring in kids or calculating those numbers. So I'll definitely reach out to the organizations that are out there and see what they're saying the numbers are so that we can look and see. And we're going to do what we can. Um, as if it's roughly $20 per person. Mm, we can, right now, as of right now, um, we would need about at least 500 people to donate $20. And really, it would still need to be more than that because we still have to figure out how we're going to get it there. So that's a factor too. But we're going to continue to keep pushing and trust God. We're going to be able to raise the funds that are needed. Um, yeah. So, but it's thousands of people. So we really want to be able to do more than 500 uh, people and provide them with these things that they need. We also want to provide other things like housing, temporary housing, and then also flights for flights for transitioning. Like if they have family in other states and they can get there, they just need a flight. We definitely want to be able to provide that. If they're going to stay, because they have to deal with things like, um, the insurance, their house, all of those things. We want to be able to provide temporary um, temporary housing for them, like temporary housing, like hotel stay, things like that. So those are all things we have to look at, and we have to be able to understand too, because when families have kids and their kids still have school, it's a lot of things going on that they want. A lot of times they may not want to move from California right now. Moving is may not be ideal. Some people may have elderly relatives, things like that. So we all have to, think about all of those factors. But those are things we'll talk about. Like I said, I don't really normally like to go on here and talk about every single dynamic of every thought that's in my head and how I plan to help. I don't like to share those things, but I have to share those things because, again, transparency matters. It matters. People want to know what their money is going to. So right now we're going to start with the basic toiletry bag with the essentials packet in it that has all of the things. So we've got a list. We've got toothpaste, toothbrush, cloths. The name tags are important because when everybody's got a bag and they're staying in a communal space, it's easy to lose and think that, well, this is mine and this isn't mine and this is my child's and it's not. And kids lose stuff. Deodorant, razors for females, razors for males, shaving cream, um, body wash, hand sanitizer, lotion, hair combs and brushes, dental floss, shampoo and conditioner, nail clippers, a small first aid kit, and also tampons, maxi pads, or both, hair ties, soap, toiletry bags, things like that. And then really that's 18. But then when we do conditioner, that's 19. And then when we do the shaving cream, that's 20. And then really 21 for the razor. So the male razor. So it's going to add up to somewhere on average between like 23 and $24. Maybe it will just round it up to $25 per person. $25 per person. And we want to be able to take care of at least $25 per person. $25 per person times at least 2,000 people. So roughly that's a minimum of $50,000 that needs to be raised, and that is just for the essential toiletry bags. That's not for flights. That's not for rehousing. That's not for temporary housing. That is not for food. That is not for shelter. It is simply if we were to provide 2,000 bags, and each bag was about $25 a piece when you get through with all of these items included in it. So that shows you how when you're how relief is. It is one thing that seems so little and so small that you're providing for thousands of people, and it's, I'm sure, more than 2,000 people that are displaced, because when you factor in that people have children, families, relatives, each house may have a different amount of people. It's not, it's easy when you're counting women, children, and seniors of all seniors, middle age, and children. It's easily going to be more than 2,000 people. But we'll do what we can. So stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching. And I will give you an update as to when we're going to start, and how that's going to work. And in the meantime, we've already started, but where to donate, and we're asking everybody to donate for one person at minimum. So if you can only donate for one person, that one person is $25 on average is what it's going to cost for one of these basic toiletry bags. But again, every little bit helps. Even if you don't have 25 to donate, you only have $1. It makes a difference, and it's appreciated. Thank you so much. I'm going to share, and also keep in mind that fees come out of the donations. So that does come out of the total of the bags, too. It's not a lot, but that's just through the organization that we're going through. It's not, it's still fees. So, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting, and thank you for your donation if you're giving, and I do appreciate it. And we will stay tuned for more. It just simply depends on a lot of factors, as far as how we push forward with this, but we do want to make a difference. But most importantly, above all else, pray, pray, pray. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. Bye.